Well, it's been quite a while since I've done a video on my old 97 Ford Expedition, and that's because it broke permanently about 2 years ago. So it got set in the garage, and to repair it, definitely through a shop to repair it, it would have been a lot more money than it's worth. So what I've been doing, taking pieces off and selling it little by little. So what we're going to do today is remove the door handle. The whole door panel. Whole door panel. The reason for that is I'm selling the door handles. This will not be a video on how to put it back on. It also won't be a video with good lighting. So let's make a change. Focus. Okay, so it's dirty. It's been in the garage, dusty. I've already taken off the two driver's side ones, those panels. I took off the door handles. Yeah, it's a junk pile in here. I've already sold the front seats, the center console, but onto the video, because I don't like it when people yammer on about stuff that doesn't matter. I'll show you how to take off this door panel on the passenger side front and the door panel on the passenger side rear. This is a 1997 Ford Expedition. It's pretty much the same for multiple vehicles of this year, the F-150, the Excursion, things like that. The reason I'm going down here first is because I saw another video, and it said take this off because you need to get to that Phillips head screw under there. On the driver's side, I did not. Oh, there it is. Okay, on the driver's side, for some reason, there was no Phillips head screw. So definitely pop this thing off if you're doing the job. Be gentle. I mean, if it's original, it's 97. This plastic in here is pretty brittle. What you'll most likely need is a Phillips head screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, and an 8mm socket. And be prepared for things to change, because it always seems like something's different every time you try to do something. And so it's frustrating to watch these videos and see these stage cars and stuff. And somebody says, and really all you got to do is this and that and just push this little clip right here. Man, all the little clips I have been breaking. So yeah, push that little clip right there and pull this out with two hands. I only have one right now. Same thing down here. Push it. And I felt like it might have cracked. Push it. No, it didn't. And that. Be careful when you're pulling it out. I busted one of these on the driver's side rear. This little triangle panel right here. One video showed a person doing it with a flathead screwdriver. Depending on the strength in your hands, you can just reach in there, grab it, then take this, pull it back or push it forward. But what you're doing, there's two pressure posts right there. You just want to and break it, just like doggone it. There it is. So be careful. If you're fixing instead of stripping, don't do what I do. Now, when we said there was a Phillips head screw right here, I'm going to take that out. But first, this thing right here. It should be easy, but like I said, those stage cars are just annoying to watch the video. I watched the one where the guy goes, and then you just slip it right off. And it's not easy. Okay, I need two hands. So let me finish pulling that little off, disconnecting this, and pulling out that little Phillips. Okay, I apologize that you were not able to see me take the passenger side front off, but mostly that's because It did not come off easy because no other video out there that I found talked about a small Phillips head screw right there. So that, can't really see it, but right there in the center of the screen is the bracket holding the small Phillips head screw. And if you have horrible lighting like I do right now, it's invisible. So once you get your door panel off, then you have access to your latch. And that'll be another video because this is really easy. So on to the rear passenger. I already know that down here there are 2 Phillips head screws. Shouldn't have to take the old ashtray out. There's no screws in there, so just leave that there. This one, be careful with this back switch because plastic's brittle. Pull out the back side first. This is actually already broken, and it's not because of me. Okay. There's supposed to be a tab on the back side here. You can see where it used to be. Oh, look. Cracked everything. Okay. As I said, these are brittle. Push your tab. Most likely it'll break. And with 2 hands, there we go. Pull off your window switch. From here, those 2 screws. I'm gonna pull those 2 screws and see if this will come off. Okay, the good news is I pulled those screws out and you can see the whole thing is gonna slide up and down. Now, like I said, these, I saw somebody's video, they just popped it loose and then the thing practically slid right off. It may not have been a 97, but it is not easy to get this off. You can, from the front, from the back. Come on, stay in frame. Up and over. So, depending on how gentle you need to be, I need to get stopped. What happened? Alright. Okay. I got mine off and it would not come off. That's the way these are supposed to do. Just slide right up and out, even one-handed. One-handed and a foot. And then take it off. Here. Next, we'll get to not just removing the handle, because these handles are a dime a dozen, but the person I'm selling these parts to wants this entire mechanism. So this is where your 8mm socket comes in handy. Put that on there. Get it moving in the right direction. You get the idea. For some reason mine are tight in the handle, and that's fine because less chance of me to lose the little screw. And these are pretty easy. 8mm screw. Loosen up here. And when it comes out, it'll pop forward and slide forward. There's a hook on the back of this side. One thing, be real gentle taking this off. I haven't bothered to, oop, there we go. That was so easy, it was scary. And then should be able to just apply a little bit of pressure. Didn't break it. And out it comes. Okay. Now, this screw or bolt. Okay. And pull forward just like that. That's the back. These, from what I can tell, are interchangeable. So if you were in a bad way and your front, oops, don't drop it, your front passenger side broke, but you didn't need your rear passenger side, well, you could, for a little while, take off the rear passenger, put it on the front passenger, and there you go. Okay, we're up to the front. And there we go. Same thing. 8mm bolt. 8mm bolt underneath. There's that. Same thing. Ooh, that was easier than I thought it should be. Okay. And what I'm doing to make sure I don't lose pieces, I'm putting that bolt back in, and then I'm bolting down the handle. And just the fact that the handle's in place, as long as the latch is shut, that little screw shouldn't fall away. Don't drop. And there you have it. That's the front passenger side door panel, which was an absolute nightmare. It had a screw down here, oops, down here, where the light was. Yes, that's light's hot. It also had this Houdini screw here, I totally missed, and a screw up here. My driver's side was missing this Houdini screw, so I didn't even know about it. It was missing that one, and it didn't even have the screw at the bottom. So that was very easy to get off. So there you go. Front passenger door panel off. Rear passenger door panel off. Only 2 screws down there at the bottom. And a whole lot of wiggle wiggle. The door latch, interior door latch of both right rear and right front. I hope you find this helpful. Good luck in your repair. I hope that it goes a lot easier for you than it did for me.